Well, good Saturday evening. Right now we are taking a look across the region as we are still seeing some areas of clouds, but honestly it is a dry evening for most of us right now. There are some areas that are actually seeing some little sprinkles, but again they're very minuscule. So we are watching a sagging cold front moving very slowly across the region, not really bringing much for precipitation or wind for that matter. Again, it's very slow moving. We do have some isolated showers that have tried to make their way into Carter and Ripley counties in southeast Missouri. We've seen some earlier this morning and afternoon. Those have primarily trailed off. It's not really accumulating to anything, but the big story as we've gone into the afternoon and now our evening hours, those above average temperatures staying with us and on our forecast right now. Most of us from north to south, east to west, we are seeing those mid 50s. And they will slowly start to drop. So if you are out there, it's a beautiful night for a bonfire. We do have those light winds coming now from the northwest. So we're going to feel a little bit of a chill thanks to that, but the cool, dry air is coming in right behind it. So as we look at our hourly forecast, around that 3 o'clock time frame, 2 o'clock if you're really counting, we are going to be looking into those lower and mid 40s. So by the time we wake up for your early Sunday morning, bright and early for your Sunday morning services, temperatures could feel a little chilly, so it's a good time for a light jacket. On top of that, we will be bringing back those winds though from the northwest, so sunny for your Sunday, but we are going to be watching for some of those winds gusting upwards of over 20 miles per hour at times. But we will be looking at more mild and above average temperatures, and eventually some rain chances will creep themselves back into our forecast. So playing this out for your evening hours, there's those very isolated showers. So far hasn't even played out to be that way. There's those clouds though. They move out as we go into our Sunday morning. Bright, beautiful day to start you off. We are going to be seeing those clouds coming back in eventually, but partly cloudy. But see these reds here on the map? Those are stronger winds as we go towards our Sunday afternoon. So we are going to be watching for that dry time, guys. We're talking very dry, low humidity. So try not to set any bonfires, because you could actually set a fire going pretty fast with those winds. So there's those clouds coming down from the north. It's gonna be very pleasant out there, but those winds do pick up as we go into the evening hours. So bonfire Sunday, probably not a great idea, but look at those temperatures. I mentioned above average. Average high around this time of year, sitting into those lower 60s, upper 50s in some locations. We go above that, sitting into those lower 70s, trying to get to those lower 80s by the time we go to our Wednesday. But eventually we'll go above our average high as we get into the next week, going into next weekend. So get all the time you can in now, because we are going to be watching for our next rainfall. So staying dry for the most part. Have a very isolated chance. It's so stray, I didn't even want to put it into the isolated range. It's going to stay a smidge below it. Then we'll be working our way back into the isolated chances as we go into Wednesday, creeping upwards into the scattered chances. Could even see some more widespread chances going into our Thursday, but that's still pretty far out from now. So the best thing you can do right now is enjoy the weather that we do have. Get out there and enjoy the outdoors, and download that Storm Track 3 app to track any of those changes. But one thing that is the biggest change, of course, that we're all talking about, falling back. Change the clocks. With that, don't forget to change out the smoke alarm batteries. With that, you're also getting an extra hour of sleep. So hey, count your blessings. I know the sunshine, or the lack of, will be hard on some of us, myself included, but I gotta tell you, I'm more of a summer and spring person, so temperatures into those mid 50s, lower 70s, Danny, that's gonna feel a-okay to me.
I just love the term fall back, because I think I'm gonna sleep comfortably tonight. Of course, after I change the smoke alarm batteries too.
It's like a trust fall exercise. Who will wake up now?
A little bit, yeah. Thanks, Sam.